The following program is a paid advertisement for wizetrade.
My most exciting trade was jumped into Broadcom. I ended up using that one, holding that for 4 weeks. And that one, I made about $50,000 in 4 weeks.
I was trading within 3 days. I was up $5,000 after 2 days.
My best trade so far has been around $10,000 in 1 day.
I had a $15,000 profit in a week.
I made $64,000 in 3 days.
wizetrade is doing great. I love it.
Welcome to wizetrade, bringing financial freedom to your front door. How would you like to have in your hands the raw power to increase your profits on Wall Street, to boost the value of your portfolio at maximum velocity? How would you like to take command of your own stock investments and mutual funds? Of course you would. And now you can with the revolutionary new technology called wizetrade, a program so compelling and powerful it will change your life. No more guessing or advice from so-called experts. No more piles of complicated charts and graphs. In seconds, wizetrade identifies when to buy and when to sell in simple-to-follow red and green lights.
If you can look at colored lights and read those charts, it's easy as pie.
It really worked, and it was just amazing.
I couldn't trade successfully without it.
Is your stockbroker singing the blues? Are there too many CEOs in the news? Are you tired of guessing why your retirement fund fell? Of never knowing when to buy or sell?
Well, I rode Qualcomm from $200 down to $100.
I don't want these type of people handling my money. I would rather do it myself.
I would never trust my money to anybody else again.
Now, with easy-to-read red and green lights, wizetrade shows you actual buy and sell pressures, exactly what you need to know about your mutual funds and stocks.
That's all it's about, is supply and demand.
They basically made the software limitless as far as its potential.
The first time I made $1,000, I was like, this is too easy. I was like, I don't believe this.
But why use wizetrade when all you need is a broker to guide your investments? Here's why. In February of 2001, Fortune magazine reviewed 10 of the world's leading brokerage firms and the trade recommendations they made at the height of a bear market, a down market. Here's what it revealed. The 10 firms made a total of 7,100 trading recommendations. Incredibly, more than 7,000 of these were to buy. And remarkably, only 57 out of 7,100 were to sell. Less than 1% in a bear market.
The brokers really didn't have our best interest at heart.
I've never had a broker say, well, this one's going to go up because these many people are wanting to buy it and these many people are wanting to sell it.
When I took over the portfolio, at that point, it had lost $94,000 with our broker.
Are you paying a broker for absolutely nothing? No one takes better care of your money than you do with wizetrade.
Nobody can manage your money better than you can manage your money.
My dad brought his whole portfolio to me and we plugged it all in and he just went, oh, that's it, I'm out of here, and saved himself a ton of money.
I'm sold on wizetrade.
George Thompson travels the world teaching tens of thousands of people how to take the guesswork out of trading. People just like you, investors at all levels, are discovering how easy and safe it is to make winning trades each and every day.
Our customers' success guarantees our success.
I'm happy making between $500 and $700 a day.
Made about 15 grand in a day.
Hour and a half in and out, and we made $922.
I was up $210,000.
As the former founder and managing partner of a Dallas stock market trading firm, George saw the need for a better way to trade. A wiser way. A way based not on speculation and misleading research, but on the basic law of supply and demand. Now, with thousands of new profitable investors, George is a regular and sought-after contributor to national stock market publications and radio talk shows.
George Thompson in the studio.
The wizetrade show getting underway.
wizetrade is determining which way stock is moving based on supply and demand.
In his newly released blockbuster book, Don't Play in the Street, George reveals stock trading secrets that significantly increase your net worth.
What are all these people so happy about? Well, they say it's because they found the secret to making big money on Wall Street.
Hi, I'm Brandy Donahoe.
And I'm Tony Marino. If you want to protect your investments and maximize your profits, then stay with us because we're talking to George Thompson, creator of wizetrade, the revolutionary new software that takes the guesswork out of trading. George, it is fantastic to be here.
Well, it's great to have both of you here at our annual WizeFest convention.
And I can't believe the excitement that I feel from the people about the stock market.
Well, sure. Brandy, we've got thousands of customers that are sharing exciting success stories in the market.
And George, you just released your new book, and folks, it's called Don't Play in the Street Unless You Know Which Direction Your Stock is Traveling.
George, tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, as you guys know, it's not an autobiography about what I did in third grade. This is a trader's reference guide to succeed in the marketplace. There have been scandals from the time the market began until today, but that doesn't have to affect you as an investor. With wizetrade, we can get some insight as to what's going on with potential scandals. If the lights start going red, one thing that we continue to talk about day after day is somebody always knows something. When you see the red lights coming across your screen, that's a warning sign to let you know that, you know what, this run that we've seen, the long-term gain that this stock has been generating is getting ready to come to an end. So you better look at taking some action on this.
Tell me about wizetrade and why it's so unique.
Well, it goes back to supply and demand. If more people are buying a stock than selling, the net result is more buyers, that stock's moving higher. It doesn't matter what the news is. It doesn't matter what the PE ratio is of the stock. I don't care how great a company it is. If the lights are red, people are selling, that stock is moving lower.
I go out, I get the system. Like you said, it's all, how hard is it to understand red light, green light?
Sure.
But then how much training is involved?
Well, and that's the point. We want each and every one of our viewers to come to the workshop where we can explain how the system operates. We're here to answer your questions and make sure you thoroughly understand this incredible tool.
The stock market. Now it's time to get back to basics with wizetrade, George Thompson's revolutionary new stock market trading breakthrough that finally takes the guesswork out of trading. Create wealth and take back control of your financial destiny. Attend George's free 90-minute wizetrade workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only.
This workshop was just terrific.
If you just pay attention and apply what was offered here, I think that one could have great success.
It was tremendous. It really was.
Take advantage of today's bargain stock prices. Learn how wizetrade gives you the information you need to immediately make profitable stock trading decisions using easy-to-read red and green lights.
I was amazed. I was amazed that a program could be so simple with a green light, red light.
wizetrade is the easiest program I've ever seen.
I make $500 a day now.
Seeing is believing at wizetrade's free 90-minute workshop. Witness live and firsthand how to read the directions of your mutual funds and stocks.
Bring your stocks so that we can evaluate the positions you're in or those that you're thinking of going in.
Hooray, there's another green light.
I trust the software because it's proven to me it can be trusted.
I think it's great.
Are you paying a stockbroker to lose your money? Is your retirement account missing in action? Learn to generate long-term growth and short-term profits in any market direction with wizetrade.
A couple of times I made over $100,000 each time. Brought back about $42,000 in less than a week.
On great days, as much as $18,000.
Whether you're a beginner, a part-time trader, a seasoned pro, or a long-term or short-term investor, this workshop is for you. At George Thompson's free 90-minute wizetrade workshop, discover how to maximize your profits and minimize your risk, and how to find winning stocks and mutual funds in 15 seconds or less.
I think it's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Does all the work for me, all the tedious work for me, and I just reap the harvest of knowing when it's going up and when it's going down.
I made 6 figures in 4 months.
Use wizetrade from anywhere in the world. wizetrade is the perfect moneymaker.
Within 15 minutes, I've made close to $1,000.
First week, I made a little over $12,000.
It was up about $11,500.
That's the name of the game, make money.
Trading stocks has never been easier and more stress-free. Get pen and paper ready now to write down important dates, times, and locations of a free wizetrade workshop coming to your area now.
Don't let anything keep you from attending. Throughout the country, response to George's workshop has been overwhelming. After all, seeing is believing. Circle your calendar now, and we'll see you at this exciting, life-changing event.
WizeTrade really could change your life.
Let's hear from Susan Havens down at the floor at WizeFest.
Brandy, some people say you really shouldn't go into business with your friends. Well, we traveled to Santa Rosa, California, where a group of friends together have taken money-making with WizeTrade to a whole new level.
Come on. How many people have you spoken with in your life that say, gosh, I get a kick out of life? And WizeTrade, this is a kick in the butt.
It was kind of wild and crazy this morning. It's been that way all week, which has been kind of fun.
Show me
All right, yes,
1100. Come on. That's awesome. Who's got Motorola? Come on, let's go. We made over $8,000 in about 2 hours.
And we make more money in a day than most people make in 6-7 months.
To us, it's not work. It's a blast.
One more penny.
What I love about it is the camaraderie that we have here as an investment club.
Big thing is communication.
So, Mo, what do you think? Should we get in? You want out? Are you sure?
I want out.
3 wise men are good on it.
We're not experts. None of us had any experience at all trading stocks. We just follow the red lights and the green lights.
I drove taxi for about 6.5 years, and it really prepared me because over that time I learned the difference between a red light and a green light.
I got it at 7:04. It's 8:22.
So we have 5 people around the table at any given time. There's 10 eyeballs at work, right? If I was doing this by myself, I may be in 2 or 3 stocks on any given day. We're in 16.
We all have different strengths, and we come to the table very strong.
Sam, what's the 411 on Motorola?
I'm the one who comes in an hour early, and I usually screen about 200 stocks a day. The volume's good.
But if we see 7, we're out. I'm the trigger guy. That's why I ask, what do you think? What do you want to do? No. You're asking 1119. Give us 1119. Bingo. In the last 4 days, we've made over $24,000. WizeTrade.
If we follow out what the software says, we can always make money.
$70,000. And we've only been doing this for 2 months. That's a record. Come on. Come on, give me some.
It's given me an opportunity to take control of my life, what I want to do with it. That's what it's all about. Be able to work, make great money, have fun. You find a group of people you really enjoy working with and want to be around, it's a whole different world.
Anybody watching this infomercial, if they have friends, they can pull their gifts and talents and abilities together and really make a lot of money.
What if I don't have all day to sit in front of the computer just to trade stocks? I have a full-time job. I really can't do that.
That's probably one of the most popular questions, and the answer is very simple. The reason we have 8 lights with WizeTrade is because there's more than one type of investor. You have long-term investors, intermediate investors, swing traders, active traders. You're simply focusing on the light that pertains to your overall investment strategy.
But you know what? I really don't have that much money to invest.
Sure.
What do you say to that?
Well, what I say to that is an example that we used on this show last year. In fact, I believe we have the symbol up there now.
Okay.
Yeah. BLUD.
And let me just make the comment. I haven't really played around
Sure.
much on this software, and to be honest, it is very, very easy for me to navigate.
And there's the stock,
Oh,
the
there it is.
fourth
Okay.
one down. Here's the point I want to make. Without touching any other buttons, we can see the long-term and the mid-term lights are green. That stock, back in May of 2001, went green at $1.58.
Yeah, I think it was $1.58.
$1.58. Okay.
Right.
Well, now here's my point. If you went out and bought 1,000 shares,
Yeah.
you're talking about basically a $1,600 investment.
Okay.
A year and a half later, when we did this show last October, the stock with solid green lights had gone to $18 and change. We're talking about basically a 16-point gain
Oh my gosh.
on a stock that was less than $2. In a year and a half, this stock went from basically $1,600 to over $18,000 in value.
Right.
Now,
You can't afford not to do this.
well, absolutely, but that was last year.
Mhm.
Let's talk about what happened in the past year. We're still sitting on a green long-term and mid-term.
Right.
What is the price of BLUD right now?
$29.35.
Okay.
Another 11
Oh
points.
my gosh,
points
that's fantastic.
in 12 months. So if you did nothing but check in once a month and you maintain that green long-term, you generate basically a point a month in the last year.
Basically, if you were watching this TV show a year ago and all you did was go out and buy that one stock,
that's so exciting.
and you didn't do any other trading for a whole year,
You've done pretty well.
You've done pretty well.
You beat probably a lot of
Right.
brokers, a lot of
Right.
analysts, and a lot of mutual fund
George,
managers.
can I bring some of my own stocks into the workshop and have you give me a quick
Brandy, that's the whole
analysis?
point of the workshops. You've got to come to the workshop.
I'm either going to be really excited or I'm going to be really depressed by the time
Yeah, but you know
I leave
what?
there.
If you're depressed, at least
At least I know.
we can stop the bleeding.
Right.
It's better to know that your stock is ready and take the appropriate action than sit there and hope one day it's going to work out.
Right.
And that's as simple as it is. If we know that, then we can effectively take control of our portfolios.
The stock market. Now it's time to get back to basics with wizetrade, George Thompson's revolutionary new stock market trading breakthrough that finally takes the guesswork out of trading. Create wealth and take back control of your financial destiny. Attend George's free 90-minute wizetrade workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only.
So many people showed up. The fire marshal closed us down because they were sitting in the aisles.
The light just hit right there, and I said, that sounds like that is for me.
I thought it was wonderful. I was just amazed at the product when I first saw it.
Take advantage of today's bargain stock prices. Learn how wizetrade gives you the information you need to immediately make profitable stock trading decisions using easy-to-read red and green lights.
It's not difficult. It's easy to understand. It's easy to read.
It seemed so easy. It was almost too easy to believe it could be correct.
I see tremendous potential, and I see that it could be a lot of fun.
Seeing is believing at wizetrade's free 90-minute workshop. Witness live and firsthand how to read the directions of your mutual funds and stocks.
Bring your stocks so that we can evaluate the positions you're in or those that you're thinking of going in.
My getting to test the software was the eye-opener.
We went through all my stocks. 90% of them were red, which means sell, and that software saved me about 55% in the next 3 weeks.
Are you paying a stockbroker to lose your money? Is your retirement account missing in action? Learn to generate long-term growth and short-term profits in any market direction with wizetrade.
The other day when the market tanked, I made $380.
I've made over $62,000. This year, I'm up $160,000.
Whether you're a beginner, a part-time trader, a seasoned pro, or a long-term or short-term investor, this workshop is for you. At George Thompson's free 90-minute wizetrade workshop, discover how to maximize your profits and minimize your risk, and how to find winning stocks and mutual funds in 15 seconds or less.
There's always something in the market, and wizetrade lets you find it.
I like the fact that I don't have to spend hours and hours researching.
There's days I made 13, 14 grand in a day.
Use wizetrade from anywhere in the world. wizetrade is the perfect moneymaker.
Currently, I'm making around $5,000 a week.
I made a little over $5,000. 3 days.
The elation of winning is immense.
Start building for the future. Learn to be a wise trader now. Get pen and paper ready to mark down important dates, times, and locations of a free wizetrade workshop coming to your area now.
Don't let anything keep you from attending. Throughout the country, response to George's workshop has been overwhelming. After all, seeing is believing. Circle your calendar now, and we'll see you at this exciting, life-changing event.
Trust me, you need to try it. It'll change your life.
From the floor at WiseFest, once again, Susan Havens.
Brandy, you know, you're never too young or too old to make money with wizetrade. We recently traveled to Hendersonville, Tennessee, where we met a young man, a very young man, who's mastered the art of trading.
Anybody can do it. It's for everybody that wants to make money. I made $700 on one trade. I was happy.
In the last 6 months, Christian's been able to increase his portfolio 355%. He's very excited and looks forward every day to see what's happening in the market, what his stocks are doing.
You should always look for a green going up and a red going down. That looks good, yeah. I think we should get in it.
Yeah, I think we should too.
How many shares do you want to buy?
We started out with $500. Now he's up to almost $3,000. He's tickled.
It's an easy way to make money and profit. Yeah, you can get in there. That'd be the best time to get in.
I just think it's a great tool for the children to do whatever they want to do in life.
What do you call that?
Oh, wow.
That is a wow.
We do a tremendous number of things together, including wizetrade.
We go to the park and picnic. We go bike riding. Paris would say, let's go Citadel Island, let's go somewhere. And I'd say, okay, you make the money on wizetrade, we'll go. So he'd go make the money and we'd go on a trip.
Over 66% of the homeschooled high school graduates become entrepreneurs. He'll be able to use the assets from trading to do what he wants to do in life and to also add to society.
I'm going to be president and make the world a little bit better than it is right now.
Is wizetrade truly that simple to use?
It doesn't matter whether you're a teenager, whether you're 90 years old. It doesn't matter whether you're an active trader or long-term investor. You simply focus on the lights that pertain to your trading strategy, the type of investor that you are, and you take action based on that.
If you go to another page on there, there's a stock that we've been talking about for maybe 2 months on the radio show.
Sure.
Right at the top of the page there, HEC.
Yep.
As you can see, solid green across the board. Now, I mean, it's only 82 or 83 cents now. It's only 83 cents now, but a few months ago it was 33 cents.
So you're not saying it doesn't matter how much. I mean, making money is making money.
Here's the point. I don't care whether you are talking about a 33-cent stock, a $33 stock, or a $333 stock. A double's a double. A triple's a triple. It doesn't matter what the price of stock is. And you want to talk about going into fairly inexpensive stocks, 1,000 shares, you're talking about, what, $350?
Yeah. You don't need a whole lot of money to start with that.
Every day, every hour, there's bargains to be had. No matter what, I can always find something.
You only have to make $250 a day to make $1,000 a week in your pocket.
Well, let me ask you this then. What's the difference? We're talking about stocks. What about mutual funds and all the different...
It doesn't matter. We can look at mutual funds as well as stocks. Let's say a mutual fund has 20 stocks in it, okay?
Okay.
If we were to take those 20 individual stocks that a mutual fund holds, throw them into wizetrade, not all 20 stocks are going to be solid green. There's going to be 1, 2, or maybe even 5 stocks.
So we can break down that entire mutual fund stock by stock to see how each individual one is affecting our overall mutual fund, and that's how we go about beating the professionals.
So you weed out the red ones and...
That's it. Now, what would happen if you took out all of the red stocks and you only invested in the 15 green stocks? Basically, you've built your own sandwich. Sure. You didn't take the items you didn't want. You only took the items that made it a great sandwich.
Right.
Your success has absolutely blown away any mutual fund on the street.
Mutual funds have symbols that you can pull up and you can trade them just like you do a stock.
In 11, 12 months, I've doubled the value of my IRA. When most people's have continued to go down.
These tools, these instruments can give you all the security you need.
George, let me ask you this. Why did you feel a need to create this? Why are you doing this?
We've got thousands of customers at this convention that have absolutely changed their life. And to me, that is a great reward.
Yeah, I mean, many of these people have come up to you and hugged you. They tell you these stories about, George, thanks to you, I'm putting my kid through college, or I finally was able to buy a new house, or whatever it was. I mean, the feeling for you, it just has to be phenomenal.
You can't put a price. Everybody says, well, if the software's so great, why don't you just use it yourself and forget about all of this? The reward for me is helping other people succeed financially to do the things they want in life.
One of the great things about making money with wizetrade is you can choose to work from home, spend more time with your family. And here's one man who did just that.
My work style has gone from 10, 12, 15-hour days, 6 days a week, to about 5, 6-hour days, 5 days a week. When my son was 4 years old, I would leave 6:30 in the morning to go to work. And one morning, he actually ran after my car. And that made me really stop and think. I said, wow. All the money in the world isn't worth this. To me, not knowing anything about trading, absolutely zero. I saw this red light, green light, and how the curves work, and it made a lot of sense. It seemed so easy. And as a matter of fact, I made $1,425 profit on 2 trades before I went to class. The first month, I made about $15,000 in profit. The next month, we made about $28,000 in profit. The quality of life has gone up for us as a family 1,000-fold. The stress levels have gone down 1,000,000-fold for me anyway. And then I love to sail. And in fact, I'm thinking hopefully I can, trade only maybe 3 days a week, and then maybe sail the other 2 or 3 days a week. I have a lot of time and freedom that I did not have before.
Attend George's free 90-minute wizetrade workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only.
I got hooked at the workshop.
a light went off. This was exactly what I needed.
Oh, it was wonderful. It really, honestly was.
Take advantage of today's bargain stock prices. Learn how wizetrade gives you the information you need to immediately make profitable stock trading decisions using easy-to-read red and green lights.
It's that simple, yet it's that powerful.
If you stick with the program, you're gonna be successful.
I saw it and I said, that's for me.
Seeing is believing. At wizetrade's free 90-minute workshop, witness live and firsthand how to read the directions of your mutual funds and stocks.
Bring your stocks so that we can evaluate the positions you're in or those that you're thinking of going in.
I thought, wow, that's some kind of program. That's really good.
So I thought, okay, fine, I'm going to give this software a run for its money. Let's see if it really does what it says it does. And it's definitely proven itself worthy.
Are you paying a stockbroker to lose your money? Is your retirement account missing in action? Learn to generate long-term growth and short-term profits in any market direction with wizetrade.
I made $191 and it was a nice down day, and oh, it was beautiful.
Whether it's up or down, half the market's up, half the market's down, you can make money with wizetrade either way.
Whether you're a beginner, a part-time trader, a seasoned pro, or a long-term or short-term investor, this workshop is for you. At George Thompson's free 90-minute wizetrade workshop, discover how to maximize your profits and minimize your risk, and how to find winning stocks and mutual funds in 15 seconds or less.
My friends call me up and ask me, plug this stock into your magical machine and see what it says.
This is the most incredible thing ever.
wizetrade has given me the opportunity to change my whole life.
I've done like about 900 average on a daily basis. If I could do it in Kuwait, you could do it in North America.
Use wizetrade from anywhere in the world. wizetrade is the perfect moneymaker.
My best trade, I made $4,400.
I bought a 50-foot sailboat.
I play golf 5 days a week, so it's not like I'm sitting on a computer all day.
Start building for the future. Learn to be a wise trader now. Get pen and paper ready to mark down important dates, times, and locations of a free wizetrade workshop coming to your area now.
Don't let anything keep you from attending. Throughout the country, response to George's workshop has been overwhelming. After all, seeing is believing. Circle your calendar now, and we'll see you at this exciting, life-changing event.
Get your money working for you instead of you going out and working for your money. This will allow you to get your money working for you. Then you can have the time to do what you want to do.
The preceding program has been a paid advertisement for wizetrade.